Yeah, you know what I didn't really understand as we were getting into this is how limited the availability of these deals really is. So we started calling some of our financial advisors that were friends of ours and saying, hey, do you want to maybe refer some people to us that could get into these deals with us that are looking for these types of returns? You know what the answer was? I know you do. No, I'm sorry. We're not allowed to do that. What do you mean you're not allowed to do that? We're not allowed to tell people about these types of deals unless it's on our platform because we can't make money off of it.
It's
Okay.
called selling away. It's a rule for all Series 7 licensed brokers, right? And so the reason they'll never tell you real estate, what they'll do is they say, well, that sounds risky, but I've got this real estate investment trust called a Reit. Let
Yep.
me sell you that, right? And because honestly, they cannot sell away. You cannot sell away from what your broker. You only can sell what your broker has and recommend what your broker has to sell. And the traditional brokerage firms do not do real estate because it's illiquid. They can't
So
trade it on the open market.
so I say, okay, so I have to be on your platform. How do I do that? Right? I don't know what I don't know. How do I get on your platform? Oh, it's impossible. What do you mean it's impossible? Why would it be impossible if we're offering a better investment vehicle for your clients and maybe not across the board better, but alternative? Maybe it's something that somebody wants. Why wouldn't you offer that? Right? So I have had a couple of meetings with some broker dealers and they sat down and flat out told me, "Hey man, I'm not really interested in putting you on our platform. I mean, these are big players, right? I mean, I'm using a bunch of our partners and going into them and saying, no, look, we have thousands of units that were under management and amazing ROIs, and nope, won't do it. You know why? They can't capitalize on it. They don't know how to effectively charge fees to those people. If you look at your mutual funds, you're averaging what 2 to 2.5% in fees. So if you're making six, you're not, right? So this has been a lot of our conversations is unless you know a sponsor, unless you know a deal maker, unless you know people that are buying these assets, it is very difficult to get
Don't
into.
have access. Yeah.
No. And that's what I think is really interesting. So I just was just reading something about how there's 401k reform getting passed in the Senate right now, right? And you know what they're going to do? They're allowing brokers to sell annuities because they think it's good for people to get paid annually, which is what we do, right?
Right.
But they figured out a way, Wall Street figured out a way to capitalize and fee annuities so that people can make 4% per annum as they exit, but they're not making what we're making. So, I was just having the conversation. Yes, I think it's good that retirement reform is in the Senate, but it's not through the 401k. People need to understand that they can self-direct Roth IRAs and individual retirement accounts on top of their 401ks. They could do other things to gain wealth and to build that generational wealth and create passive income, but you need to know guys like us.